Hello, and welcome to the first episode of Operators and Their Objectives. Today, I'll be talking about the attack of Thor. I meant Sledge. As you'll see in the background clips, I'm pretty average at the game, so listen at your own risk. You may learn something new, but you might already know this stuff, so don't take it too seriously. Now that said, let's get into it. Sledge is 6'4" and weighs 95 kilos, making him one of the beefier attackers, but somehow he's still 2 speed 2 armor. He is part of the English SAS, along with Thatcher, Smoke, and Mute. Sledge's gadget is a hammer. Just a hammer, you ask? This is not a normal hammer, it's the Caver. I don't know what it means, but it sounds pretty cool. Sledge specializes in breaching through soft surfaces, but is not limited to just that. His hammer can destroy barbed wire, deployable shields, and castle's armor panels in a single swing. Sledge can also destroy Maestro's Evil Line by hitting it with the hammer. I will be reviewing these characters in later videos. The hammer has 25 uses, which is more than enough unless you're hellbent on tunneling through the entire map. Another secret use of the hammer is you can bonk people with it if you're into that. The hammer also takes time to unequip and also has to get close to the surface to breach it. Sledge works well by holding it and creating vertical sightlines. You can create such sightlines by walking above the objective or bomb site and hammering the floor. This will only work if the floor is destroyable. Even if the floor is destroyable, there will still be indestructible bars running along where the floor would normally be. As the quietest of the soft breaches, Sledge can easily sneak up on unexpected defenders, making them wish they had a reinforced instead of deciding to team kill the unexpected level 2 player. Sledge can easily make an unprepared team look quite dumb. Sledge also has deadly guns, making them a formidable force during gunfights. One of Sledge's primary weapon choices is the M590A1, a pump-action shotgun. The shotgun does 48 damage per pellet. With a smaller magazine size of 6+1 and decent range, the shotgun is a risky but lethal option if you want to play Sledge as a rushing operator. I personally despise the shotgun, mainly because it's a shotgun and shotguns are gross, and I also find this very inconsistent compared to other weapons. Sledge's other primary weapon is the L85A2, an assault rifle. This rifle has a slow rate of fire at 670 rounds per minute, but also has a high damage at 47. With a standard magazine size of 30+1 and access to the ACOG scope, this is the weapon that I would personally choose to run when I play Sledge. Sledge's secondary weapons are very decent when compared to other secondaries. Sledge's first, and most likely its best secondary, is the bullet hose. The SMG-11 is a machine pistol accessible by all SAS operators except Thatcher. But who cares about Thatcher? We're here to talk about Sledge. With a fire rate of 1,270 rounds per minute, and a damage rating of 35 makes this weapon extremely deadly in the right hands, and I don't have set hands. With a smaller magazine size of 16+1, this weapon chews through magazines, and it also doesn't help that the recoil is the same as shooting a cannon, but hey, it melts. This is a secondary I choose to run when I run Sledge, but what do I know, I'm level 100 and unranked, so... Sledge's other secondary weapon is the P226 Mark 25. This handgun has a standard damage rating of 50, but a large magazine at 15+1. It's a decent handgun, but it is often outshone by the SMG-11. Another positive is that it sounds a bit suppressed, which I like in a handgun. All in all, the pistol is decent, but I'd rather the SMG-11. The only time I can honestly see someone running the pistol is if they were once a salty Thatcher main who decided it was against their morals to ever run the SMG-11. Personally, I would choose to run Sledge with the L85A2 assault rifle and with the SMG-11 as a secondary choice. If you choose the shotgun, you should avoid the pistol unless you're like me and can't aim when a bit of recoil is added into the mix. Sledge, like other operators, has a choice out of 2 secondary gadgets. One of the options is frag grenades. The frags bring an important bit of utility for your team, as they can be used to breach barricades, destroy gadgets, and can wrap people out of their hiding spots by the threat of a grenade, or just blow them out of existence with the grenade itself. You can also kill people by directly impacting them with the grenade. I would not recommend this. His second gadget you could choose is stun grenades. Personally, I didn't know this existed on Sledge until now. Stun grenades are pretty self-explanatory. They stun people. They blinded deafened people who were dumb enough to look at it. I would use frag grenades for obvious reasons. Sledge is a good and helpful operator that is viable at all ranks. He is easy enough to learn with a basic primary weapon and a straightforward gadget that is useful. Sledge also provides something for more skillful players with a difficult secondary in the SMG-11. That's all I have to say about the Hammer Time hero, Sledge. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.